Okay, today we've got a match, couple of matches. XKaLiBaR versus Vladivostok. So it's on Heck Freezes Over, LE version, limited edition version. And I have spawned on the top left as Iraq, and he's on the bottom right as Iraq as well. I'm green, I can't remember what colour he is, but we shall find out. I think he's beige, could be, we'll see. So on this map, I like to build a lot of dogs. Because you've got to scout every single point on this map. I tend to go for about 5. 4 to send out, 5 to try and anti-scout, the 5th one to try and anti-scout. Which has worked out quite well over the years. You can do it with less, you just have to focus a bit more on your scouting and hope that you can scout before the drone comes out, that it will start killing all your dogs. So I've noticed there he's built his barracks to his left of his MCV, which then indicates to me he's looking to move his MCV very quickly. So I decided to waypoint my wolf factory to get the drone straight down there. Not let him do that, but I've changed my mind and I've decided to anti-scout his dogs. Well, anti-scout him by killing his dogs. Gone for 2 miners, which I believe is going to do the same. So by building 5 dogs, it does put you a bit behind the economy, but it's okay. I mean, you start off with gems, so it's all right. So he moved his MCV. I'm going to try and see what I could do with my drone. More refineries. Label my barracks and my war factory so I can easily waypoint them when I need to. This is something I'm working on. So I'm not saying I'm really good at it yet, but it's kind of a muscle memory that you need to get used to doing more and more often. More I do it, the more I'll get used to it. So here I managed to drone this tank, which is awesome. I know it's like some people, where my drone was, some people don't scout that area, you see. So the drone, you didn't realize the drone was there. So I was able to quickly jump into his tank. And it looks like he used his miner to kill his tank. Now his miner's not mining. So here I'm going to take out the ore so I can place my refineries a lot closer to the ore, which will help with the economy. Lots of ore to kill. Better to actually send 2 miners down first to try and take it, but sometimes it's just easy to kill it. But here I made a big mistake shooting the wrong tank, so nearly lost 2 tanks there. Now at the moment, because of that little distraction there, I've not been managed to see where his tanks are, where his units are. Where I'm scouting, I'm trying to look all around the edges, I'm looking, where is he gone? So I decided to move to the left, and then as soon as I do that, I realise he's come through the middle, and he's now pouncing on my miner. That miner's gone, there's 3 tanks shooting it, that's dead, and then within the panic, I end up sending 1 tank forward, tried to repair my pillbox with the button that's next to my tab, which is such a bad idea, and we should be safe now. He's got a lot of dogs, but still can't really push into that because my pillbox is going to come down as well now, and that's it. There's nothing you can do there. So he decides to go to the left side, which is what you should do. Go up the top left, and now that forces me to start juggling my tanks back and forth. Now he's got full map control right now. He can do anything he wants, he can go anywhere he wants. Full tank map control. I see his tanks in the middle. They're looking like they're going to start jumping, but he makes a mistake here. He goes for my barracks, which lets me get a few hits down. But it's not so bad. He's got dogs with him, so some of the dogs took the hits. I should have targeted his tanks a little bit better there. I probably could have killed 2 of them straight away, which would have helped with this situation that's happening now, where he's got 2 tanks left and I've got 1, and it's just distracting me, and because of that I end up messing up here. The tanks, like, I think I pressed TT and then, or T, and then that just messed it all up. So that's a little mistake, but now he's made the mistake. He's going for my miners there, and he's not microing them, which let me jump onto his tanks, and now I've got a decent amount of tanks. I've got way too much money now. So all that distraction has caused me not to build. I should be on 5 war factories by now. But it looks like I'm on 2 and he's on 4. So I see an opening after all that happens. I see an opening, so I'm pushed down to the bottom right whilst I take 2 tanks down to the south. He's not gonna take bait, so he's decided to chase my tanks down. Luckily I clicked them far away as I can. Enough. Well, I lost some, but I think he lost a few tanks there as well, so that's fine. He's waiting. He's now sent a whole load of dogs to try and do a big push. Got my 3rd one down now. He comes in. I wasn't looking, so my tanks ended up shooting the dogs. And here I've got a dog, so that's taking some hits. But this is okay. This is an okay situation. I'm in my base, so I'm getting the tanks in. And he still has not reacted to these 2 tanks. What is he doing? If he stopped these 2 tanks, he would have been in a better position right now. I think he kind of, now he's waypointed all his war factory up to my base, which is not good. So he's losing tanks that he shouldn't be. So I'm up to 4 war factories now. So that's evened that out. And at this point, my economy is a lot better than his, because considering I banked up nearly 10,000, I'm fine. I've got ore on the bottom. I'm running out on the top, so I'm going to need to move my miners and manage them. But at the moment, I'm going to focus more on trying to split on him and not to let him relax. You have to take map control off him, because at the beginning he had the map control. Everything was, he controlled everything. So now, as soon as you lose it, it kind of tumbles down very badly. I've got tanks coming from the bottom. It's not going to react to that. It's probably going to start building drones. My miners are managing themselves, so that's fine. Some long distance mining. So I waypoint a couple of buildings there to kill, and then I move back up to the top to make sure that these tanks don't do anything. He's trying to pick out stuff, but I'm there, I'm ready. He's now trying to concentrate on trying to deal with these tanks in my base by building drones and sending conscripts. That's a lot of conscripts and dogs. See, if he has these dogs with him now, these tanks, that would have been a lot better. He's got no dogs, and I've got a lot of dogs. Yeah. Bit of a panic attack there, I would say. Ooh, I saved my tank. Might turn into an elite. Now it looks like he's still building drones, so he must have moved his MCV to the cave area where I haven't scouted properly. I usually do click a waypoint in there, but I do sometimes miss it. Because it's not often people have, like in 1v1 it's not that important. In 2v2 you have to, especially if you're fighting against bottom right. So that's GG, well played, it's a good game, and we'll move on to game 2 in the next video.